What's up everybody? In today's video, we are making carne asada. It's my birthday. So I decided to throw a little carne asada for some friends. I'm gonna do 3 different carne asada recipes for you. I'm gonna show you how to make my mom's arrachera, AKA skirt steak with her secret marinade. Yes, I'm giving you all the secrets to Mama Z's marinade. I'm doing my version of one, which is hanger steak and a little lime soy serrano situation that I love. And finally, we're doing Diez Mío, the ode and salute to the north of Mexico, the kings of carne asada, just with a little salt and charcoal, grilled over some mesquite. That's it. They know what they're doing up there. I'm not questioning them. Doesn't matter what cut of meat you use, but I will show you the keys to getting the most flavor out of the meat that you're using. Let's get to cooking.
We can go selfie mode with Rob and Donnie. A couple of Chicago legends hanging out.
What's your favorite type of taco?
Whichever one you give me. If I can eat a Zaragoza taco, I will take that above all
I
else.
love that. So what a lot of people don't know is Rob actually was the first one to teach me how to cut a goat. Rob, do you remember that?
I do remember that.
You showed me on a lamb though.
Yeah, same thing though.
Same anatomy. There's a message there, right? Maybe that we're more alike than different.
Underneath the surface, we're kind of all the same.
Oh my God.
All right, so we'll start with the hanger steak.
So this is the hanger steak, hangs between the rib and the loin, right by the diaphragm. There's only 1 per cow. It's super tender when cooked right, loose grains, intense beefy flavor. It's nicknamed the butcher's cut because butchers used to keep it for themselves. It needs a quick sear over high heat and then slice thin across that grain.
That's all I have for hanger, but I do have some more skirts.
Oh yeah, I'll take those.
Outside skirt, aka arrachera.
We're cooking steak today, baby.
It's a classic cut in Mexico. It's thin, it cooks fast, takes marinades beautifully, slice this across the grain, and it's perfect in tacos. The chucay, aka ojo de diez mío.
This is the extension of the ribeye into the chuck.
Super rich marbling, bold flavor, with a little bit more chew than the ribeye.
If it's hard to cut it all the way that way, then just cut thin steaks and butterfly
Keep
them open.
butterfly them out.
And yeah,
Okay,
that's what my grandma used to make.
Maybe we'll do a grandma style.
Can't beat a grandma.
Can't. They're always right about it.
It's an affordable way to get ribeye level flavor, thin, sliced off the grill, solid to feed a crowd.
Do you have a favorite cut that you're vibing with on the cow right now?
I think like a classic sirloin steak is one of my favorites. Like, it's not as tender as a ribeye, but it has way more flavor.
Do you think tender, as far as like a descriptor on a cut, is over-indexed?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I think that the more tender a cut is, the less flavor it's gonna have.
Understood. That is 100% facts. Rob, thanks for your time, dude.
Anytime, man.
This is for my birthday on Saturday, so I'm cooking for people.
Well, happy birthday.
Thanks, man. All right, guys, all our meat prep is done. We have our hanger steak beautifully cut over here. Looks amazing. Our outside skirt and the chuck eye. They all look very similar in size and thickness. Whatever you're using, follow your heart. The marinades I'm gonna show you guys, you can apply it to any carne asada that you want. If you wanna do some short ribs on the grill, let it rip. You know, if you just wanna do salt, I like it. Carne asada, keep it simple, okay? It doesn't always need a marinade, okay? If you buy really good beef and use salt and a nice mesquite or charcoal, lump charcoal, you're good, you're golden. A good tortilla, a salad salsa, tacos are gonna be incredible, okay? All right, so for my marinade, we're just gonna do some roasted serrano chiles, some roasted garlic. We're gonna do it on the comal. You can do this in a broiler if you want. Just be careful not to burn them. Obviously, we don't want that flavor. Soy sauce, lime juice, and some safflower oil. You can use whatever oil you want. I just wouldn't use anything like olive oil. It's just such an intense flavor. We really don't want to introduce that kind of stuff to the carne asada. We want the meat to kind of do its thing. I know this looks like a lot of chiles, and it is, but when it combines with everything else, it's just gonna give it a very, very kind of savory quality. But if you're a little weary about making this too spicy, swap these out for jalapenos. It's a nice little move to do. Or if you're just, I can't do spice at all, Jonathan, maybe try a roasted poblano in here instead. And you can just visually see this ratio, and it's about equal parts garlic to serrano chiles. And we have these wonderful umami and savory flavors building up. That's just gonna accent the meat and make it delicious. So anyway, we're gonna get these working on the comal. The move is to get them blackened and tender, not burnt, just super tender and able to blend, all right? Name of the game. All right, we're gonna turn our comal on. Okay, I like putting my chiles in the middle just because they get that direct heat like right at them. It's looking like we're gonna have to work in batches, not a big deal. And you can do this on a broiler. If you have your grill on, you can do them in a grill. Anyway, we're gonna get these working. The key is blackened and tender, all right? And a tip that I like to do, if you're gonna make both these marinades, start with the stuff that needs to cool down first. That way when you're done pureeing this one and work on to the next marinade. The last thing you want to do is put hot marinade on raw meat. It's going to cook it. It's going to change the flavor. We don't want that. So just nice little moves along the way to make your carne asada taco the best one that you can possibly make. But again, follow your heart, make it your own, do your thing, okay? Follow your instincts too. Just good advice in life. Full of them here. So as your chiles are toasting and they're smelling nice, the sound, right, it's going. Just want to move these around nicely. So just move those around and just keep cooking them until they're all kind of look like this on all sides, all right? All right, guys, our chiles are done. They look beautiful. They're nice and pliable. They're blackened and tender, still super hot. Maybe don't grab it with your bare hands. Jonathan, when will you learn? Probably never. Stop talking to yourself. You're gonna think you're crazy. All right, I will. Okay. So these are done. You want them blackened, tender, fragrant, amazing. Use your 5 senses, or is it 6 senses? Was he dead the whole time? I'm not sure. I don't know those things. All right, so we'll get them off to the side here. Now, we're gonna go on to the same comal, working in batches. If you have a flat top big enough, then you can do them at the same time. All right, guys, if you made it this far in the video, give it a like, subscribe, please. We'd love to keep growing the channel with you, a part of the community. Do it. Like and subscribe, please. It means a lot. All right, garlic time. Same idea, blackened and tender. And the reason we do it in its papel, or in its little paper, is to protect it from that direct heat. The steam inside of it is gonna be released and trapped in that paper, and they're gonna steam first, get tender, sweet, and then they start charring. Versus if you just did peeled garlic on here, they would just have a tendency to burn and be raw in the middle. Nice little moves to make your marinade that much better. Pretty ingenious stuff. This move of tatemando, los chiles tatemados, el ajo tatemado. That just means roasting on a comal, high heat, no fat. All right, that's what we're doing here. That's what we're doing. All right, guys, so the garlic is beautifully blackened and tender. You can see the skins come off nice and easy. Look at this piece of garlic here. It is so tender here. Still really hot. So the next move is to just take the serranos and get the pata off of them, or the stem. Boom, that's all we're looking for. And you guys saw me peel a piece of garlic. We're gonna take that, put it in a blender with the rest of our ingredients. The oil is gonna be streamed in. Think of like a dressing or like an emulsion. And that's it. Our rub for the carne asada is gonna be done. Now it's time to try it. Always taste your food, guys, right? And it's still warm, and it's gonna tighten up overnight. It's gonna get a little thicker. I'll try it a little bit. It's creamy, but it's spicy. It has some jowl-grabbing tartness from the lime, but that garlic is really kind of like that mid-palate that just keeps pushing it out, and it's gonna make people keep coming back for more. So if you don't want for people to have a million tacos, maybe don't make that. I'm just saying. It's delicious. Marinade number 2, we're doing Mama Z's. This is the way she does hers, what I remember as a child. So it's gonna be 1 full beer. You can use whatever you want, whatever your favorite is. She said, no problem. Mama Z's just vibes, okay? 1 bunch of cilantro. And this is all going in a blender. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of give it a little bit of help with a knife here, just so we don't get any of those stringy bits. Nobody wants that. All right, so we're just gonna take this, all right, into a blender. This is very herb forward, all right? It's a lot. Good amount of cilantro. There we go. You'll have to excuse me because I'm gonna write this recipe now for Mama Z in grams, because in the case that I wanna write a book one day, I want to make sure I can do it. She said 10 cloves of garlic. I'm doing 12. See how that happens? All right, and I'm gonna write that down. And she said 2 packs of Sazón Goya. I think she uses con panado. I'm using sin because that's all I had. Anyway, I hope she doesn't yell at me. 2 packs is about 10 grams. And then I'm doing, she said half an onion if it's large. I used a large one. All right, so I'm gonna quarter the half. Quarter the half. Carry the 2. Okay, that looks great. Okay, and then she said 6 to 10 limes depending on how juicy they are, right? They could be juicy, they could not be juicy. I'm going in with my beer. That's a 12-ounce beer. And for the limes, we're just gonna have these, all right? We're gonna do the old little roly-poly between the hands, all right? And on the board, I can already see the oils from the limes coming out. And that's okay, because that makes our hands smell good. And who doesn't like hands that smell good? All right, time to juice some limes, y'all. And the reason I like writing recipes down is, you know, I'm so fortunate to be able to call up my mom and ask her questions still. And that's not forever, guys. So you really just have to, like, while your people are around, man, start asking questions, you know? Because this is how traditions stay alive. All right. And for finishing the marinade, we're gonna do a pinch of salt. Do a little more. That looks good. And then a couple turns from a pepper mill. All right, we'll do 9. 9 is the lucky number for me. We're gonna do 9. So now we're just gonna blend this up. From what I remember from childhood, hers was very herby looking, and that's fine. I like that little rustic look. So we're gonna just take a, I did all right. This looks great. I'm gonna get it into deli containers. All right, guys, it's time to marinate some steak. So we just have our outside skirt steak here. I'm just gonna plop them into these bags. So the outside skirt, I'm marinating it like my mom used to do. I think I'm gonna have to split this up between 2 bags just to make it easier. Into this outside skirt, we're gonna go in with our Mama Z's classic carne asada. And this like marination part is like what you want to put in there. It's up to you, okay? I'm not gonna leave a recipe for that. Some of this stuff, guys, just has to be kind of a little bit instinctual. And just, you know, take a look. Take a look at it. Won't you just look at it? Oh yeah. All right, so that's looking good. I'm gonna add this marinade over here. I love that texture, man. More importantly, that smells incredible. Okay. That looks safe for me. It looks good. And the move here is just to kind of get it all mixed up, all this surface area going. Just kind of get some of the air out of it. All right. Make sure it's nice and tight. And just kind of get this kind of moving around in there. You can just see the flavor in there, man. It looks so good. Mama Z's ready. Incredible. And when you store these in your fridge, put them on a sheet tray for a little bit of insurance. Look at that. And for mine, I'm gonna do the hanger steak. I mean, look at that. I can't wait. I'm gonna be so excited to eat this tomorrow. Okay, just gonna do a little bit on top. That looks awesome. Just kind of get it mixed around. And this soy sauce one, guys, you know, a dab will do ya. A little bit goes a long way, all right? Lovely, okay? And just get this all kind of mixed in. All right, on our sheet tray over here. And the esmillo or the chuck, I'm gonna leave a lot of it just kind of as is. What I like to do for any meat just kind of hanging out is take a sheet tray. I just put one of these down on a, all right, one of these down. And with this one, you could just kind of shingle it on and just have it on a sheet tray. And what this is gonna do is gonna just like soak up any excess moisture in there. All right, this is just with salt here. Wonderful. That's what's just gonna get salted tomorrow. No problem. And look, we're gonna cover this up. Okay, I think that's enough with just no seasonings. Okay, we're gonna plastic wrap that and just leave it in the fridge. That's just our the esmillo natural, just getting nothing but salt tomorrow. Real quick, before we go, I'm marinating some chicken thighs in the garlic serrano soy marinade because Jennifer does not eat beef. So there's gonna be a lot of you in the comments that said, hey, Jonathan, you know, I don't eat beef. What can I do? Blah, blah, blah. You can use this on pork. You can use this on fish. You can use both on fish. Again, if you're taking the word carne asada literally, it's literally just grilled meat. So if you want to do it on fish, chicken, pork, whatever, go for it. Anyway, chicken for the misses. Do it, do it. As your coals are heating up, I like pulling the steaks out maybe an hour before you're gonna use them, just so they come up to room temp and have a chance to kind of just grill nicely versus being super cold and hitting a hot grill and seizing up. That'll affect the texture, guys. So a nice little move is to bring your meat to room temp, all right? So here I have the esmillo right here. I have Mama Z's outer skirt right there. That sounded horrible. You know what I mean. And then I have my hanger steak down there. That sounded probably worse. Anyway, these are the steaks that we're using. And for this one, I'm just doing some salt. I have some Colima sea salt right here. And just liberally season this piece of the esmillo. Flip it over. And a lot of this is gonna fall off because of the style of salt, but that's why we're gonna salt it generously, because whatever sticks is gonna be really nice. And it's very coarse in texture. It's kind of like the one that you put on your sidewalk, but more delicious and good for you. Anyway, let's go grill. I got all my stuff ready. It's time to grill. Oh yeah, that's the sound you wanna hear. I'm pulling it off there. That's good. This here, I'm gonna put my tortillas on the grill. See them heat it up nice and quick. All right, guys, it's time to do the taste test for me before everyone comes over. I had to, you know, chef's taste it. All right, so first up, we have Mama Z's. Look at that, beautiful. That outside skirt, super tender, beautiful char on it. You gotta slice this across the grain too. If they're running this way, which they are, just go across. Otherwise, it's gonna be super fibrous. That's that one. I'm gonna hold off on trying. And then this beautiful piece of hanger, again, against the grain. This one you can go a little bit thicker on the slice. Dude, this is so tender. Look at this. It's just, look how tender this is and juicy. It's insane. Okay, so I'm gonna plate these two up. This is gonna be the hanger here. I don't need that much, just like that. That's good. And then this is Mama Z's here, which I'm looking forward to because I haven't had it in a minute. Okay, and the last one is the esmillo. It's a little bit, this is a cleaver situation right here. Okay, so this one, oh my God, I can't wait. The texture on this one's paramount. A good esmillo needs some texture to it, some chew. That looks great right there. Okay, look at this. You know what I mean? See that move? Here's a piece of the esmillo. Beef flavor off the charts, super natural. Not like in a Stevie Wonder kind of way, but just very clean. Okay, just salt, charcoal, those are my flavors. Very beefy, delicious. Okay, so we're gonna go with the hanger steak here. This is that soy serrano marinade here. Umami bomb. Not too spicy, incredibly delicious, and the one I've been waiting for. Look at that, look how tender that is. Yep, tastes like childhood. So good. Now, I'm gonna mix this up and we're going in with our cilantro. All right, salsa. I'm going green as well. We're doing it. And my mom said, she always had pico de gallo. Pico de gallo was her favorite to have for a carne asada. I'm gonna sprinkle up some lime on them. Okay, look at that. And now we're done, now we're ready to eat. All right, I'm gonna try the esmillo first. My type of steak taco. The esmillo, beautiful chew. It's just beef, salt, smoke. That's it, and char. Beautiful, clean flavor. If you're a purist, definitely go for that one. Get into this one. I think it's a hanger. I might have lost my way here. That's Mama Z's. My favorite part about it is the texture and the flavor, but the pico de gallo that she uses, plus the citrus in the marinade, just kind of keep compounding and making this incredible flavor. That's so reminiscent of home, mom, backyard cookouts. It's incredible. And last but not least, I'm going in for the hanger, the chefy cut. Only one per cow. Here we go. It's hard to pick It's really like up to you. Like if you want just beef, salt, smoke, it's a Dios mío. If you want something a little bit more umami and rich, definitely go for the hanger steak. Super minerally. It tastes like you're eating a steak. And then the outside skirt, that's childhood for me. But honestly, if I had to choose one, it's gotta be Mama Z's. So good. Anyway, guys, this has been Carne Asada. I hope you liked the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you can. If you have any comments, I wanna know how you guys make yours at home. And yeah, today's my birthday, so I'm cooking for everybody on my birthday. They're about to show up right now, so I'm a little estresado. We're getting it done though.
Gotta blow them all out.
I don't want to spit on the cake. It's always really weird, you know?
Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. This has been Carne Asada. Peace. Really good.